Alright, I noticed that I was done with this mini series and I was going to leave it after 5 seasons. I want to record something, but I've not really got enough time to record a career mode today or a accepting every transfer offers because that could go up to however long. Well, as we saw, the first one went up for about 2.5 hours, like a career mode episode. I didn't expect it to take that long. So I'll have to try and make more time for those kind of videos. I've only got a bit of time, probably got about an hour, which is why I'm doing one of these instead. Yeah, I just wanted to record something, so we're gonna go back into the experiment. Bear with me a second. We'll just get the spreadsheet up from season 5. I'll see where I left off because I genuinely don't remember. So I think it has been nearly a month now since I've done one of these. Potentially, I don't know the exact date. This was uploaded on the last one was uploaded on the 13th of January, so getting close to about a month. Because I was just gonna leave this in the dust, but I kind of want to do it, so I'm gonna. Yeah, it's an easy idea, something to continue with. Before we do start though, credit once again to AFC Jackvid. His TikTok account and the TikTok itself will be left in the description as per usual, as will the spreadsheet, which will detail all the information at the end of the season. So what we have got here is the spreadsheet. Looking at this, Bayern, PSG, Liverpool, and Man United finished top 4 in. Oh, that's season 1. Never mind. Hold on. In season 5, Manchester City won the league with Chelsea, Juventus, and PSG finishing top 4. Bayern got 5th. In the relegation zone, it was Athletic Bilbao, Villarreal, and Arsenal. In terms of the highest moving up the table, it was Inter Milan who moved from 15th all the way up to 7th. And in terms of falling down the table, it was Liverpool who moved from 7th to 15th. So that's quite interesting. They've swapped positions. Spurs once again falling a little bit, but not as much as usual. Atletico Madrid falling quite a bit as well, -7 for them. They were top of the table at the halfway point, finishing in 8th by the end. And Barcelona getting into 6th place from 12th as well, so big moves from them. In terms of the championship, it is Borussia Dortmund, Benfica, and one of Roma, Monaco, Real Sociedad, and Lazio who will be in the Premier League for season 6. Relegated teams are Brighton. Oh wait, I was reading. Sorry, my apologies. I was reading halfway. I profusely apologise. As you can tell, I've not done this for a while. But anyway, for the championship, it was Roma who won the league, with Benfica going up automatically, and one of Borussia Dortmund, Valencia, Real Sociedad, and Atalanta will go up with them. In the relegation spots, it was Mönchengladbach, Sporting, and Leicester going down to League One. In terms of the highest growing team in that league, it was Celta Vigo, who were in 23rd at the halfway point and then finished in a nice 13th in mid-table. As for the biggest falling teams, there's two, I guess. Well, there's one, but I will mention two. Sporting, who were in 16th at the halfway point, finished 23rd, second from bottom. And of course, Leicester, the bottom of the table at the end of the season, they finished 18th at the halfway point, but falling 6 places. In League One, I'll make sure to read the right column this time. In terms of promotion, it is Aston Villa and Everton automatically promoted, and it will be one of Hoffenheim, Club Brugge, Nice, and Rennes to go up alongside those. In terms of the relegation zone, it's Crystal Palace, Lokomotiv Moscow, Boca Juniors, and Montpellier. And usually it's quite a lot of movement in these lower leagues, but in this season 5 for League One, there wasn't much, which is fair enough. In terms of the highest moving up the table, it's a tie, I believe, between Torino and Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim going from 7th to 3rd to get to one of those playoff spots, and Torino going from mid-table to slightly higher mid-table. I believe it's 15th to 11th. A bit of a growth, I guess. And in terms of falling down the table, I think there's a tie there. Actually, no, it's Southampton on their own have fallen out of the playoffs from 4th all the way down to 9th. So a fall from grace for them. There's a few other falling teams, but no real notable ones. And in League 2, for season 5, it was Galatasaray, Braga, and Bordeaux that went up, with one of Shakhtar Donetsk, Newcastle, Saint Etienne, and Schalke to go up via the playoffs. And if there was a relegation zone towards National League, it would be Deportivo Alaves and Gremio that would be going down. In terms of the highest moving up team, it is Shakhtar Donetsk. They've gone from 12th to 4th, mid-table to playoffs. Fair play to them. In terms of falling down the table, Deportivo Alaves went from 16th to 23rd. They fell far in Season 5, and they would have been in the National League had it been in the game. These other big growing teams and kind of falling down teams as well, but nothing to do to impact the table in terms of playoffs and relegation. So that is Season 5 wrapped up. So this is going to be Season 6, of course. We are managing Cambridge United, which is weird because we're managing an English team, but we're in the Belgian League. Before we get into the simulation at all, we will take a look at what the tables look like. For whatever reason, my nose has just decided to start running, which is fun. I've not got a cold or anything, so I don't know. Maybe I do now. I don't know what's happened there. I've just got out of a warm bath, so I can't really tell you. So for Season 6 in the Premier League, it'll be Atletico Madrid, Leverkusen, Bayern Munich, Benfica, Borussia Dortmund, who look like they've won the playoffs to get up here, which is fair play to them. Chelsea, Barcelona, Inter Milan, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, AC Milan, Napoli, PSG, Juventus, RB Leipzig, Real Madrid, Roma, Sevilla, and Spurs. My dog's barking a lot, and I don't know why. I think it's because my parents are out. I'm trying to concentrate on doing this video at the same time. Hopefully, it doesn't get too much. But anyway, for the Championship, we've got Monaco, we've got Ajax, we've got Arsenal, we've got Aston Villa, Athletic Club Bilbao, Bergamo Calcio, also known as Atalanta, Brighton, Frankfurt, Everton, Porto, Fiorentina, Lazio, Lyon, Marseille, PSV, Celta Vigo, RCD Espanyol, Real Betis, Real Sociedad, Stade Rennais, Valencia, Wolfsburg, Villarreal, and Wolves. From memory, I don't think Valencia were even meant to be down here from 2 seasons ago. I think it was some kind of in-game glitch where Dortmund and Valencia got relegated. I'm not sure how it came about, but that's in the past now anyway. For that's League 2. Actually, I wanted to see who came up from League 1 in the playoffs as well. So it was Hoffenheim, Bruges, Nice, and Rennes. I think it was Rennes who came up, I believe, from memory. It is. It was Stade Rennes who came up to the Championship. So for League 1, I know it's weird. There's League 2 before League 1. I don't understand that. For League 1, we've got Saint Etienne, Mönchengladbach, Bournemouth, Braga, Club Brugge, Fenerbahce, Galatasaray, Getafe, Bordeaux, Hertha Berlin, Lille, Leicester, Levante, Monterrey, Nice, Olympiacos, River Plate, Sassuolo, Southampton, Sporting, Hoffenheim, Torino, Werder Bremen, and West Ham. And out of the playoff winners, I can't tell who it was at first glance. I think it might be who was in the playoffs. So it was Shakhtar, Newcastle, Saint Etienne, and Schalke. I think it's Club. Wait, the Club was already there. What am I on about? Have I missed something here? Have I messed something up? You might be able to hear my dog barking in the background. I apologise if you can. I'm just trying to figure out where I've gone wrong here. So Galatasaray, Braga, Bordeaux were meant to go up, and it was Shakhtar, Newcastle, Saint Etienne, and Schalke. I'll just check. We'll do League 2 anyway. Not that League 2. I've gone the wrong way. League 2. Köln, Mainz, Besiktas, Boca Juniors, Bologna, Burnley, Cagliari, Crystal Palace, Deportivo Alaves, Augsburg, Schalke, Gremio, Independiente, Başakşehir, Lokomotiv Moscow, Montpellier, Newcastle, PAOK, Racing Club, SD Eibar, Sampdoria, Shakhtar Donetsk, Tigres, and Watford. So we just had no one go up in the playoffs. Wait, was it Saint Etienne? It was. They're at the top of the table. I was looking for S. I'm an idiot. Anyway, so Saint Etienne went up in the playoffs. Alright, cool. So before I make more of a fool of myself, we're just going to sim to the halfway point. We'll just get to the 1st of January 2027 before I make any more mistakes here. The dog is barking like nobody's business. I'm not sure. I think I do know why. I think it's because my parents are out. I don't know why she barks while my parents are out, but she does. So just try to block it out, really, because she's not really barking at anything. She's just barking for attention, and she always gets attention. She's just not used to being on her own. And realistically, I should probably go down there and like give her attention, but she'll be okay. It's just all noise. So in the meantime, yeah, I brought this back pretty much because I think I did already explain it in the intro, but I've just not got a lot of time. So that's why we're doing this. I need to try and remember to keep track of this, and hopefully there'll be no more glitches that fuck up the actual table. Hopefully we don't get sacked as well midway. I don't really care too much about our results, but... And also, if you're wondering why I'm in the Belgian league, I'm trying to stay out with the big four leagues that we're doing, because I feel like if I'm managing one, it impacts it a little bit, because I'm managing them and they're not making any transfers while other teams around them are. So I don't really want to kind of get in the way anymore. I realised that when I relegated Arsenal and Lazio in the same season. I can't remember which season that was off the top of my head. It might have been season 3. But I relegated them both in the same season. But Arsenal have been relegated since, so maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it's just because they're Arsenal. There's a high chance it's just because they're Arsenal. Anyway, I can't talk about bottling stuff at the moment. Man United drawing to Burnley. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I was keeping an eye on it yesterday for yesterday's career mode episode, which actually, I mean, technically it went up today on the day of recording this, but it will just be yesterday because I'm going to be uploading this tomorrow. It's a maze. The career mode should be up Wednesday. This will be up Thursday, potentially Friday if I don't have time to upload it. And I had some plans for the weekend, but now they've gone awry. So we may get possibly 2. I'm not going to swear on it, but possibly 2 videos this weekend. It will be probably a career mode and an accepting transfer offer. But I'm not swearing on it yet, because I may have other plans to counter those plans. What I was going to do was I was going to go drive just go for a long drive on Saturday. But my car failed its MOT, and it's got a dangerous kind of defect, so I don't know where I'll be able to drive it again until it's fixed, so hopefully it'll be soon. It could take about a week to sort out, but that's not too bad, I suppose. So that's kind of fucked my plans for this weekend. Regardless, I will probably get some sort. I'll get at least one video out this weekend, and if it's going to be any video, it'll most likely be a Creator Club career mode. Because even though we're struggling on that, I am enjoying it a bit more again. It's a bit of a mindfuck how we can beat. Well, I won't spoil it unless you haven't watched it. But if you have watched it already, I'll give you 5 seconds actually to click off and go watch it if you haven't watched it yet, because there's gonna be spoilers to come up. So basically, I don't know how we can beat teams in our league and then lose to teams below. They play like the teams in League Two play like Prime Barcelona, and the teams in League One play quite shit. I don't get it. I don't understand. I really think it's something to do with the goalkeeper, but that's to keep in that series, really. I don't want to go too in depth with it on this video. I probably will sign a goalkeeper in the upcoming transfer window, which will be opening, actually, next episode of the career mode, which will probably come out this weekend. So something to look forward to. And then down the line as well, very soon, I'm not 100% whether going to do it yet, but potentially NXT Vengeance Day predictions. We'll see. And then, of course, I think it's 2 weeks or next week. I don't remember. I don't really keep track of all the days. But soon it's going to be Elimination Chamber as well. Those will get predictions, probably on 2K19. Yet to see whether I will do that, but that's coming up. But anyway, we're going to try and focus on this now because we're nearly at January. I think when my dog's closer to the door, it's it kind of amplifies the barking a bit more. So you probably will hear it more if she's closer to the door. If she's further away from the door, it might not pick up. I think it is picking up regardless, but I don't really know what to do about it, to be honest. That's how good this mic is, I suppose. Try to move the mic a bit closer, but I think that's the best I can do. Anywho, we are at January 1st. I've just clocked as I looked up at my screen. Let's see what we're looking at. In terms of our actual performance here, not that it matters, we're in 16th. We're not bottom, I guess, but the board seem to be happy. So, the grand reveal at the halfway point. Who's top? Chelsea top the Premier League at the halfway point of Season 6 by 3 points, gapping second place Manchester City, with Inter Milan and Bayern Munich completing the top 4. In that other European spot is Atletico Madrid in 5th, Real Madrid in 6th. And as we read down this table, we've got Manchester United, Barcelona, Juventus, Liverpool, Spurs, PSG, Sevilla, Borussia Dortmund, Leipzig, Napoli, Roma, in the relegation zone, Leverkusen, Milan, and Benfica. And honestly, Leverkusen have been riding their luck a bit too long, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them go down. In terms of the championship, then, let's see how we're looking. At the top at the moment, we've got Villarreal, who are 5 points clear at the top of the table. They'll probably go up, I think, unless they have a massive stinker in the second half of the season. Arsenal in second, that other automatic promotion spot. In the playoff places, we've got Frankfurt, Valencia, Lazio, and Athletic Club de Bilbao. So we'll see who ends up there. It might even be those teams that end up there. I guess we'll see when the time comes. Reading down the table, though, we've got Real Sociedad, Porto, Ajax, Monaco, Atalanta, and Celta Vigo to complete the top half of the table. Continuing down, we've got Fiorentina, Wolfsburg, Stade Rennais, Real Betis, PSV, Espanyol, Marseille, Brighton, Everton. In the relegation zone, we have Lyon, Aston Villa, and Wolves. Probably teams I expect to be in the relegation zone. Everton and Brighton are down there too, which is probably expected. In League One then, looking at the League One table at the halfway point, we've got Hoffenheim, who are cruising in League One. 8 points clear. That could all change, but at the moment they are in pole position to get promoted to the Championship. In the other automatic promotion spot is Club Brugge. In the playoffs, we've got Lille, Fenerbahce, Southampton, and River Plate. As we continue reading down the table, we've got Leicester, Werder Bremen, West Ham, Hertha Berlin, Mönchengladbach, and then finishing the top half of the table is Saint Etienne. Continuing down, we've got Nice, Olympiacos, Getafe, Bournemouth, Torino, Sassuolo, Sporting, Levante, and in the relegation zone, I forget there's 4 in League One. I always forget there's 4 in League One. Galatasaray, Bordeaux, Monterrey, and Braga. Now for the final league before we send to the end of the season to see what is the result. We've got Boca Juniors top of League 2, 3 points clear of second place Newcastle, who are themselves 6 points clear ahead of third place Racing Club. Usually League 2 is quite a close league, but it seems to be some gaps in here. So the top 3, Boca Juniors, Newcastle United, Racing Club. In the playoff spots, we've got Başakşehir, Bologna, Montpellier, and Schalke. I know every time I do these videos, by the way, I butcher the pronunciations, just bear with me. Sampdoria, Lokomotiv Moscow, Shakhtar Donetsk, Watford, and Augsburg complete the top half of the table. Reading down, we've got Deportivo Alaves, Independiente, Eibar, Besiktas, Köln, Cagliari, Tigres, Burnley, Crystal Palace, Mainz, PAOK, and Gremio at the bottom of the Football League. PAOK would be going down to the National League with them if it was a thing. And can we just talk about Burnley for a moment? I think Season 1, they were so close, or maybe Season 2 potentially, they were so close to getting into the Championship, and now they're languishing towards the bottom of League 2. A bit of a change there. So we will move on to the end of the season now, and you can continue to hear my dog barking absolutely nothing. So it's always an adventure. So let's go to June the 1st. I think the Belgian season either ends earlier or there's like another thing after, isn't there, after the main season. I'm going to move my controller, so if it makes a static noise, I apologise. I'm just going to get a drink of water because my voice is going a little bit. I take the lid off this because it makes a wee bit of noise. I'll try to drink it. Right. We'll continue on then to the end of the season. Once we get to the end of the season, of course, we'll go through all the leagues. I guess we'll go through domestic competitions. I mean, we can't go through FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Papa John's Trophy, but we can go through Champions League and Europa League, the only ones that actually really matter. And we will also go over every league position as well as the biggest transfers at the end of this season as well. And then we'll load into Season 7, and that'll be us done. So probably around half an hour as per usual. I think she's happy when she's barking, honestly. Nothing she likes more than the sound of her own voice. This is through 2 closed doors as well. My bedroom door's closed, and then the door downstairs in the living room's closed. And she's behind that. Well, it's not really a door, it's more of a... Well, there's a gate there, it's kind of open, but... Still. You get my point. And she's persistent as well, by the way, in case you're not aware yet. She will just keep going until she gets what she wants. Which is not how you train your dog at all, but she's 13, so... A bit late for training her. So sometimes go to the kitchen and it won't be as amplified, which is quite good. Well, I think we finished our season anyway in the Belgian league. Not that we are really giving a fuck. I'll go down and see her after this recording, to be honest with you. Make some food. But we're almost at the end. I wonder, on our return to this experiment, how much growth and how much... I can't really say shrinkage, can I? But basically, who's moved up the tables the most and who's fallen down them. It's like snakes and ladders. Who's gone up the ladders and who's gone down the snakes. We'll see in due time as we near the end of the season's probably already ended, but we're just going to go to June the 1st to make sure we sort of... I just fucking spilled all of my words there. Basically what I mean is we're going to just look over... June the 1st will be when all of the football fixtures are finished for the season. Our manager rating has tanked. I mean, if you care, which I doubt anyone does. In our actual league, we didn't do very well. We didn't finish bottom, but we weren't anywhere near the top. I mean, we are Cambridge United. We are a League 2 team at the end of the day. It actually might be a League 1 team. I don't remember offhand. Anyway, we will go and check who won the Premier League in Season 6. Will it be defending champions Manchester City? Will it be a multiple-time Premier League winner? Or will we get someone new? Nope, we won't get someone new. It's Manchester City doing it twice in a row, finishing top 10 points clear. Chelsea kind of fell off the second half of the season, I'm not going to lie. They finished in third, but Manchester City back-to-back in their Premier League titles. As much as I hate to say it, as a Manchester United fan, they're doing very well in this experiment. Real Madrid finishing second. They've got Chelsea third and PSG completing the top 4. I think they've grown quite a bit. And hold on a minute. Wait a second, please. Who is that in 5th? They were in fucking 18th. I tipped them to get relegated because they've been skirting around the relegation zone for goodness knows how long. And they just say, alright, fuck you then, and finish in 5th. I mean, I'm proud of them. But at the same time, I thought they might have gone down this season. I thought it might be the season they go down. Anyway, reading down to the halfway point, we've got Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Barcelona, Juventus, and Atletico Madrid. And I'm honestly I'm just waiting for the day that Man United get relegated. I don't know when it'll be, but probably at some point in these 15 seasons. Odds will say that it will happen. But anyway, we'll continue reading down. We've got Spurs, Inter, Leipzig, Roma, Manchester United. Oh, for a brief second, I thought Man United were getting relegated. AC Milan, Sevilla, and in the relegation zone, I think you'll probably guess, Dortmund. Well, Dortmund are in here, but Napoli, Dortmund, and I believe Benfica. Yes, Benfica, whoa. I mean, there's quite a bit of a difference there. Dortmund seem to do quite well when they get relegated and then come straight back up and then have the season after that, if that makes sense. Like, their first season back in the Premier League, they seem to do really well. But this season, they've come back up and they've gone straight back down. And we can't talk about glitches this time because they've deserved to be relegated with that poor form. So that is the Premier League table for the end of Season 6. In the Championship, we've got Villarreal, who stayed top to win the Championship and get a centurion of points. Fair play to them, 100 points in the Championship. That's not easy to do with some of the quality teams in here, but Villarreal have absolutely stormtroopered it all the way through to the end of the season. 11 points clear of second place Arsenal, who will go up automatically on 89 points. In the playoff places, we've got Porto, Valencia, Frankfurt, and Monaco. One of those teams will advance to the Premier League. And on low-key, I'd love to see Frankfurt do it, to be honest. They've had a very good season. I don't know what players they've got which they're able to do this. I should maybe take a look at the teams a little bit more, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. It just matters what places these actual clubs will finish. Reading down the table, though, we've got Lazio, Ajax, Bilbao, Real Sociedad, Wolfsburg, and Celta Vigo to complete the top half of the table. Continuing on, we've got Fiorentina, Atalanta, PSV, Real Betis, Stade Rennais, Espanyol, Marseille, Lyon, who got out of the relegation zone, Brighton, I think we can guess the relegation zone. I think it's 3 Premier League teams off the top of my head. Everton, Aston Villa, and Wolves, right? Yep, they're all going back down to League One. 3 Premier League teams, I should say, is an actual Premier League teams, like real-life Premier League teams, not this experiment Premier League. Yeah, but they deserve to go down. And it was actually a bottom 4 of Premier League teams when you look at it, because Brighton were there too. Into League One then, we have got Club Brugge winning the league. Hoffenheim were clear at the halfway point. I mean, they still go up automatically, but they were fully clear. Club Brugge, though, take it by 6 points. They finish League One as the champions. Hoffenheim automatically promoted. And in the playoff positions, we've got Fenerbahce, Leicester, Hertha Berlin, Mönchengladbach, all going to fight for championship football next season. We'll see which one gets it in Season 7. We've got Lille, Southampton, Sporting, River Plate, Werder Bremen, and Nice completing the top half of the table. Continuing down, we've got Olympiacos, Levante, Getafe, Sassuolo, West Ham, Bournemouth, Saint Etienne, and Torino. And in the relegation zone, we've got Bordeaux going back down, Monterrey, Galatasaray, and Braga finishing bottom of the table. So, Bordeaux going straight back down. I think Braga going straight back down as well from memory. I can't remember who else came up. I know Saint Etienne did come up, didn't they? Just trying to remember who that one was. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, into League 2, Boca Juniors absolutely wiped the floor. I can't remember if they were a team that were at the top at the halfway point, but fair play to them. They have stomped the competition. 19 points clear. That looks like Collingworth when we went up in Season 2 of the career mode. They've absolutely smashed it. Fair play to them. Newcastle go up automatically, as well as Racing Club. And in the playoff spots, we've got Montpellier, we've got Burnley, who I was shit-talking. They were in 20th at the halfway point. I remember that. They've got up to 5th. So, like, I was talking about how they've risen up the tables in League 1. They've now done it in League 2. Fair play to them, I guess. We will detail all this in the spreadsheet. I would strongly advise looking at the spreadsheet just to see how much growth and how much falling there has been in this career mode. Anyway, Schalke and Independiente, the other ones in the playoff places. So one of those 4 teams will go up to potential. Well, one of them will go up to play League One football, but I don't know which one it will be. Shakhtar Donetsk finishing 8th. Hold on a minute. Oh, I read Independiente. Oh, I'm tired. I read Independiente's points is 64. Shakhtar Donetsk in 8th, Başakşehir in 9th, Bologna 10th, Crystal Palace 11th, Watford completing the top half of the table. Just ignore me, I'm just going to try and stick to what I know. Cagliari, Sampdoria, Besiktas, Köln, Deportivo Alaves, PAOK, Eibar, Lokomotiv Moscow, Augsburg, and Mainz are in the top 22, I guess. But basically what I'm trying to say is, the teams that would go down to the National League are Grêmio and Tigres. Tigres? They've been up in League One twice, I think. And they finished bottom of the Football League this season. That's quite mad. But there are your Season 6 rankings for all 4 leagues. What we're going to do now is we're going to take a little gander at what are the biggest transfers. We've got some free agents here on our shortlist. I'm not sure if we're going to sign... Well, we're not going to sign any of them because I don't really care. But in terms of transfer history, all clubs, I feel like the transfers are drying up a little bit. Never mind, I talk shit. It's just showing me the most recent ones. So the biggest one of that window was Nicolo Barella, 90 rated now and 30 years of age. One of the world's best, apparently. He's gone from Inter to Bayern Munich for 144.8 million. We've got this man, I've never heard of him. Leverkusen selling him to Juventus. It's Pino for 121.5 million. I've never heard of the guy. But he doesn't look bad at all. So fair play to him. Rodrigo, Real Madrid fans, look away. Rodrigo's gone from Piemonte Calcio to Barcelona for a fee of 118.2 million. I mean, he's probably worth that. We've got Dominic Szoboszlai travelling from Milan to Borussia Dortmund for 107.9 million. I'm just going to read the clubs out, but you guys can see the prices. I mean, you can see the club names as well, but I'm just going to read the club names out. Jude Bellingham from Borussia Dortmund to Inter. He's looking fucking sick, to be honest. I'm not surprised. Probably should be more. I mean, Inter got a bit of a steal, if I'm being honest. Pablo Goncalves, or is it Paulo? Pedro. We got there. He's gone from Sporting to PSG. Ruben Neves has gone from Borussia Dortmund to Atletico Madrid. Tchouameni has gone from Bayern to Atletico. Pretty decent, to be fair. Soler has gone from Atletico to Spurs. We've got Timber. It's going down. What's he yelling? Anyway, he's gone from Inter to Bayern. I believe he's at Ajax in real life, from memory. Richarlison. How have we got 87.9 million for Richarlison then? We've scammed Bayern Munich there. Manchester United selling Richarlison to Bayern though. Boadu going from Monaco to Manchester United. There's a replacement striker. We've got Lang going from Club Brugge to Liverpool. And it's weird actually because I think Club Brugge are in League One. Well, they're in the Championship now, but they were in League One and Liverpool are in the Premier League. So some of these teams switching between each other in this experiment. I think all these teams actually switching between each other in this experiment. Tomori from Milan to United. I'm going to read down to, I think, 50 million, and then we'll just scroll down the rest. Marcus Antonio from Stoke. From Stoke? How have Stoke got him in the first place? To Liverpool for 75 million. Kudus going from Manchester United to Leverkusen. Reina going from Porto to Leipzig. Kamara, I couldn't read that for whatever reason, going from Marseille to Sociedad. Thuram going from Mönchengladbach to Inter. Lacroix going from PSG to Milan. Declan Rice going from Sevilla to Man City. Sangare going from PSV to Valencia. I'm actually going to read down to 60 million. I didn't realise there was going to be so much money changing hands. Mallorca selling Gvardiol to Benfica. Brahim going from Leverkusen to Barcelona. Trincao going from Barcelona to Milan. Cunha going from Atletico to Leeds. Leeds? Fair enough. I can't remember if they're in the experiment, but I don't think they are off the top of my head. Rafinha's gone from Atletico to Leverkusen. Elise has gone from Crystal Palace to Nottingham Forest. I don't know how Nottingham Forest have got hold of 62.1 million, but that's their lookout. I'm not going to go into money laundering talk here. Nunez has gone from Leipzig to Bayern for 62. Gabriel's gone from Arsenal to Roma for 61.7. Guerrero's gone from City to Sevilla. I said I wasn't going to read the prices out, so I'm going to stop doing that. And we'll just read this last one because it's pretty much 60. Christian Romero's gone from Barcelona to Leverkusen. So we'll keep scrolling down, see if there's any surprising ones. I don't think there'll be any that take me off guard down here unless there's some wacky, incredible youth player. Sula's gone to Spurs. Wan-Bissaka's gone to Real Madrid. Who the fuck is Dodo? I guess he's our right back replacement. We've been busy. Might not have been busy to finish in 15th. Interesting. Alright, so probably the rest of these actual ones you'd probably expect from career mode makes a bit more sense. But that is going to end another episode of this experiment. We'll sim all the way up to the end. I'm low-key want to look at some of these free agents. But what we'll do is we'll do that at the end of Season 15 if I continue this, which I thought it'll probably be just slow. It won't be, like, any kind of rush with this. I'm more, like, interested in just doing Create a Club career mode as well as potentially transfer offers. I don't know yet. I don't know if we'll keep going with the accepting transfer offers just because of how long they took. But this, I don't know how often this will be. It'll be just when I want to record something. I've not got a lot of time, really. If I'm being honest. But what we are going to do is we're going to get into Season 7. I'm going to go see my dog before she combusts. Because she just doesn't know when to be quiet. I don't understand why she has to bark so much anyway. But she will bark all day if she has to. She's persistent. That is one word. That is my one description of my dog. Persistent. That is the one word I'd use to describe her. But we are getting there. We're nearly... I mean, halfway through Season 7 will be the halfway point of the experiment, but... In fact, that should be halfway through a season, wouldn't it? Because 7 times 2 is 14. This goes 15 seasons from memory. But if I do keep it going to Season 15, which I likely will, it'll just not be with any regularity. I will take a look at all the youth prospects and all the best players at the end of that, because that could be interesting. That could be a bit of an intriguing scenario. But anyway, that is going to wrap up Season 6 of the 92-team Super League career mode experiment. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you're still interested in this. Once again, I would advise you at the end here to look at AFC Jack vids. Go look at his TikToks. Go look at this TikTok, or the TikTok in particular that I'm basing this off. It's going to be in the description if you want to use that to do your own kind of, maybe even your own spin on this. You don't have to use the exact teams. Maybe try and put on your own teams that you'd rather have in there. I don't know. But the TikTok is in there to kind of line it all up. And of course, please, 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 if you're invested in this series and you want to keep up with the stats, please check the spreadsheet, because that's where it'll all be. It will all make sense. But I'm going to save over because it sometimes likes to crash at the end of a stream. So we're just going to make sure. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Once it saves, I will sign off, and I will see you next